Hey everyone, Ultimate Despair here, and welcome to something a little different. As you might know, I'm quite a big Pokemon fan, and a fan of every single generation. But when it comes down to picking my favorites, it can be a little overwhelming with over 1000 Pokemon as of Generation 9. So why not go down the list and pick my favorites out of every single category? I will leave a link to the website in the video description, so you can check it out for yourself. Now let's start with Generation 1, Normal type. Gotta say, I'm quite a big Dodrio fan, so... I mean, there are some solid picks like Kangaskhan and Snorlax, but I'm a sucker for Dodrio. As for fire types, it's a close one between Ninetales and Rapidash, but Ninetales takes the spot for that. Water type, a lot of water types. Gyarados. As for grass type, if you look at it, it really puts into perspective like how many Pokemon of each different type were there in every generation. Let me see. I think it's gotta be Venusaur. Yeah, I do like Venusaur quite a bit. Electric? That's gotta be Zapdos. I mean, I do like the Pikachu line quite a bit, but Zapdos just takes the cake. Ice, there's not a lot, but gotta be Lapras. Fun fact, even though Lapras is one of the first shiny Pokemon that I ever caught. Fighting? I mean... Fighting type isn't the most interesting in Gen 1, so I think I gotta go with Poliwrath. Poison, well, a lot of poison Pokemon. You see, Gengar I really love as a Pokemon. But I see it as more of a ghost-type Pokemon than a poison-type Pokemon. I mean, there's just so many cool poison-type Pokemon to pick from. So I think that spot goes to Arbok. As for ground-type... Gotta go with Marowak, dude, come on. Flying-type? I guess that's Gyarados again. Yep, call me basic, but... also, why is Gyarados a flying-type Pokemon? Like, it makes zero sense. Whatever, there are some typings in the game that don't really make sense. As for Psychic... Spoilers, it's not Mewtwo, it's also not Alakazam. Not that big of a fan of the Psychic-type Pokemon Generation 1. So I think I'll go with an unusual pick and pick Starmie. I love Starmie. Such an underrated Pokemon. Bug-type Pokemon? Yeah, that's Scyther. Definitely. For rock type, there's a lot of cool rock types to choose from. And I think it's not Onix. I'm not a big fan of Onix, especially not in Generation 1 because Onix actually has a lower base attack stat than Oddish, if you believe it or not. So I think I'm gonna go with Rhydon. Rhydon's a pretty cool pick for Gen 1. Ghost type, come on, gotta be Gengar. Only got one Evo line to choose from. So Ghost it is. Same with Dragon. Pretty obvious pick. It's Dragonite. Dark type. There are no Dark type Pokemon in Gen 1. Right. So I'm just gonna go with the Lavender Town Ghost. Steel type. Well, only two. Okay. There's Magneton. Fairy type. Gotta go with Wigglytuff. And Starter. I mean, spoilers, starters are gonna be the same across every single generation. And that's gonna be the plant-type starter. Gimmick form, what does that even mean? Oh, Mega Evolutions! Oh, and also, Giga Dynamaxes. Now this is a little bit more interesting. Because I do love most of the Mega Evolutions from Gen 1. With the Dynamaxes, I don't quite know about that. I mean, Blastoise is pretty badass. If we're talking gameplay alone, then I have to go with Kangaskhan, because Kangaskhan in Gen 6, in X and Y competitive, oh, it was such a beast. It was actually broken. But for Mega Evolutions, I think I'll have to go with Mega Charizard X. Yeah, because that was also my first Mega Evolution, and the first starter in Pokemon X back when it came out. Gee, when was that? 2013, I think, so 11 years ago. Gee whiz. And my favorite legendary Pokemon. It's not Mewtwo, it's Zapdos. It's my favorite one of the bunch. Oh, my favorite Pokemon from Gen 1. Oof. That's a real tough one. Like a real tough one. But I think I'll go with Gyarados. Now Gen 2, I haven't played a lot of Gen 2, but I have played a fair bit to know that it's probably my least favorite generation in terms of new Pokemon that they added. I mean, they still got some really cool Pokemon, don't get me wrong. But it's for normal type. I mean, I do love Blissey a lot, but I also like Girafarig. But Blissey it is. As for fire type, well, I got Magcargo and I got Houndoom. I forgot Houndoom was a Gen 2 Pokemon. Oh, a bunch of solid picks here. I mean, Typhlosion is quite cool, Magcargo is cool, Houndoom is really cool, Ho-Oh, Entei, also good. I gotta go with Magcargo. I know it's quite a weak Pokemon, but in terms of style, unmatched. I mean, it is matched, but who am I kidding? As for water type, I'll go with Azumarill. Azumarill is quite cool and quite strong. Love playing it. Grass type, oh wow. Gen 2 is absolutely cooked in terms of grass types. Yeah, they all suck. Like, they all suck real bad. But the one who sucks the least, Meganium. Favorite starter of that generation. As for electric types, oh yeah, you gotta go Ampharos. Ampharos is absolutely solid pick. Ice type, also not a lot. It's not Smoochum, it's not Delibird, let me tell you that. So I guess I'll go with, Sneasel is really cool, but Piloswine? Sneasel, Piloswine? I mean, a Dark and Ice type is really cool, and I hope they add some more Pokemon in the future that are Dark and Ice. I mean, I got that new legendary, which the name I forgot. I'm not too well versed in the English names of the newer generation Pokemon, so I guess I need to look some of them up. But for now, I'll go with Piloswine. Fighting type, oh yeah, Heracross, definitely. Love Heracross. Poison type, not a big choice here, but Crobat is pretty solid. As for ground, oh yeah, Steelix. But Steelix is also in the steel category, yes? Oh, okay. So for ground type, I'd like Steelix. And for flying type, oh yeah, Skarmory. Definitely Skarmory. Psychic, just got all the unknowns. All of the unknowns. But for Psychic type, I mean, it makes no sense that Lugia is a Psychic type when it should be a Water type. I mean, you could kind of argue that if it were a Water type, then I would have a clear advantage against the other box legendary, being Ho-Oh, being a Fire type. Same with the reasoning for the Gen 3 box legendaries to be Ground and Water, not Fire and Water, even though Ground is still weak to Water, but whatevs. Psychic, I'll go with Lugia. Lugia is quite solid. Bug type, oh yeah, that's Scizor. Definitely Scizor. Rock type, oh, Tyranitar. Gotta go Tyranitar off the bunch. Ghost, there's only one, so Mismagius as it is. Is that Mismagius or Misdreavus? I think it's Misdreavus, right? Yeah, I think so. I always get the two confused. Dragon, well, only one choice. Cedro King. And for Dark type, ooh, that's Tyranitar again. And Steel type? That's a really tough choice. But out of these three, I mean here. But I guess I go with Steelix. I do like it just a little bit more than Scizor. As for Fairy type, not a big fan of the Snubbull line or Gramble. So Azumarill it is again. And my favorite starter, of course, Chikorita. And it'll always be a grass type, let me tell you that. Gimmick for Mega Evolutions, oh yeah, I just had some real freaking cool Mega Evolutions. But the best one is just Ampharos. Look at that hair, it's magnificent. Also being a Dragon type in addition to an Electric type. It's so good. And then my favorite legendary of the bunch, probably Ho-Oh. I'm a sucker for Ho-Oh. My favorite Pokemon out of all the bunch, if I had to choose. Oh, difficult one. I mean, I'm not gonna count Mega Evolutions in that. So my favorite base Pokemon, I think it's a tie between Ampharos and Steelix. But I think Steelix takes the cake on that one. Starting to see a pattern here, where I choose the Serpent Pokemon. As for Gen 3, who do we have here? I mean, Exploud is kind of cool, but I've never really used it that much. Slacking is a baller. Gotta go Slacking. That's Slacking with Giga Impact. So good. Gen 2 Fire. Oh, I'm a camera up lover. Yes. Gen 2 Water. Oh, so many water type Pokemon. I mean, yeah, of course, it's the most common type. There's some good selection here. I mean, Crawdon's pretty cool. Swampert. Torpedo. I'll go with Sharpedo here. Yeah. Pretty cool Pokemon. I enjoy it. Grass types. Yep, Tropius, definitely. One of my absolute favorite Pokemon of all time. Oh, Electric type Pokemon, they were pretty cooked. I guess I'll choose, crap, what was its name? What was its name? Manectric, that's it. Yeah, Manectric. That one. As for Ice type, oh yeah, gotta go with Glalie. Fighting type Pokemon, Breloom, of course, yeah. And Poison type, it's gonna be Gulpin these nuts. That's Survivor. Ground type, yeah, Flygon's really cool, but do I really prefer Flygon over Groudon? I don't think I do. Groudon takes it. And flying, yep, that's Tropius again. Oh, they even got Dark Blue here. Interesting. Huh. As for Psychic, ooh, lots of good Pokemon to choose from. I do love Metagross, I do love Latios. I also love Gardevoir. But I think Metagross takes it. There's also two more unknowns here, as if that's ever gonna happen. Bug type, yeah, Shedinja, definitely Shedinja. I have a Rock type, oh yeah, Aggron. Love Aggron. Ghost type, I love Sableye. I really do, but I think Banette takes this one. Do I prefer Banette over Shedinja though? I think I do. Dragon type, that's gonna be Flygon though. Flygon is just awesome. One of my favorite Pokemon to use in Pokemon, not Stadium, Pokemon Colosseum. Dark type, and once again, Sharpedo, Crawdon, Cacturne, Absol, Sableye, they're also cool. I think I'm gonna go with Absol here. And for Steel type, yep, it's Aggron again. Love my big chunky boy. And Fairy, of course, Gardevoir. And my favorite starter, who would have guessed? It's Trico. Gimmick form now. Gen 3 also had some really sick Mega Evolutions. But I don't like the Mega Evolution of Aggron at all. I think it just looks dumb. So I think I'll go... So many cool ones. Sceptile is really awesome. Sableye is awesome. Glalie. Banette, Absol, they're also cool. I mean, what I love about Absol is that they should totally turn Mega Absol into just a straight up evolution for Absol. Same with Banette, in my honest opinion. So I think I'll go... Oh, and Altaria too. Altaria. That's a tough one, let me tell you. Ultra's so good. I also love Camerupt as a Mega Evolution. I think I'm gonna go with Absol here. And my favorite legendary is Groudon. Yep. Definitely Groudon. Now who is my favorite out of the bunch? I think it's easy, it's Tropius. Love my thing Tropius. Gen 4, my favorite generation of Pokemon. Let's see what we got here. There's some solid choices here. No, I really do love, shit, what was it called? Staraptor? Yeah. Staraptor, I also like Arceus. Do I like Arceus more than Staraptor? I don't think I do. As for fire, yep, they were really cooked. It's Heatran, I love Heatran. More than most people. As for water types, I'm gonna go with Empoleon. I mean, all the starters are just solid. And for grass type, yep, Torterra. No contest, absolutely no contest. Electric? We got Electivire. We also got Luxray. Do I like Luxray more than Electivire? I don't think I do. So Electivire it is. For ice types, yep, Abomasnow. One of my favorite Pokemon in Gen 4. Fighting type, Gallade is pretty cool. So is Lucario. So is Monferno. And so is freaking Thingamajig. But I think Lucario takes it. A little bit of a popular pick, but whatever. Poison. I'm a sucker for Skuntank. Gotta say, Skuntank it is. Ground, yep, Torterra, no contest. Flying. It's either between Yanmega or Vespiquen. But I think I like Yanmega just a little bit more than Vespiquen. Psychic. Yeah, no big competition there. Gallade it is. Bug type, that's a solid bug types here. Yeah, it's Yanmega again. Rock type. I really love... Oh crap, what was his name again? Ah, come on. And I forgot the name. But this thing, the fossil Pokemon. The dinosaur one. Ghost type? Oh, that's difficult. That's really difficult between Frostlass and Giratina. Frostlass or Giratina? Tough question, gotta say. But I think I gotta go with the Giratina, this form here. And for Dragon, yeah, it's Garchomp. Obvious choice there. And Dark, yeah, it's Darkrai, come on. Got Dark in the name, how can I not? Steel type, it's Heatran. I love my boy Heatran. Oh my god, Heatran. Fairy, Togekiss, pretty obvious choice there. And starter, of course, it's Turtwig. And gimmick form, oh, that's a tough one. I do love the Lopunny Mega Evolution. Because of reasons. But I also love Garchomp and Gallade Mega Evolutions. The Abomasnow one, it's alright I guess. But I think I have to go with... I like Lopunny. Go with Lopunny. And now, favorite legendary. Yep, that's obviously Heatran. I love Heatran. And my favorite of them all, who would have guessed, is Torterra. My favorite starter of all time, also one of my favorite Pokemon of all time. Gen 5, that's the generation that I've spent the least time playing. Also because Black and White 2 are the only mainline Pokemon games which I have not played. Let's see. They did add a lot of new Pokemon like Robot and Legs. That's just someone's legs. Did I miss something? Was that something in Black and White 2 that I've just completely missed? I don't freaking know. But yeah, normal types is Braviary. Braviary is pretty cool. Fire types. Oh yes. What the heck is that? Oh seriously, what is that? What even is that? It's Volcarona, by the way. Volcarona, uncontested champion. As for water type, Keldeo's pretty cool. And so is the frog. I don't know, but why can't I remember all these names? But I think all these I'll go with Samurott. As for grass type, it's the same kid again. Huh. Grass types, it's Ferroseed. I am a Ferroseed enjoyer. Not Ferroseed, a Ferrothorn. It's just a freak. What the? Did they just go completely crazy in Black and White 2? Apparently. Okay. But yeah, my favorite one in this one is Electros. That's the name. As for ice types, ooh, also some solid choices there. But I think I like Kyurem Black the most. Fighting types, that's just some dude. Okay. For fighting types, yeah, to be honest, I don't like any of these. But I think I'll like Conkeldurr the most. Poison type, oh, of course, Scolipede. And for ground type, God, I'm just completely blanking out on names. Please forgive my ignorance, but I've barely played any of the Pokemon games in English. Mostly played them in the region where I grew up, which is Germany. So I played most of the Pokemon games in German, so I only know German names. But even then, there are over 1,000 Pokemon to memorize. So please forgive me on that. It's Excadrill. Excadrill it is. As for flying types, yeah, it's Braviary again. Psychic type, some dude again. Okay. I do like Musharna a lot. Musharna it is. Maybe just a little thing for the developers. If you like hover over a Pokemon, you get the name. Bug type, yeah, that's Volcarona again. No contest. Rock type. I do like stone thing here. Ghost type, I've never seen those before. Like never ever. Huh. But I do love Golurk quite a lot. Oh, they had some solid dragon types. And I think it's no contest if I say that Hydreigon is the best one. Dark type? Yeah, it's Bisharp. Obviously. Bisharp is also one of my favorite Pokemon. That's just a freaking time machine. I don't freaking know. Bisharp again. You love Bisharp? Yeah, sure. And starter, it's gonna be Snivy. Who else would it be? Gimmick forms, and I don't freaking know. Like it's some, I guess the legs of the mechanical Tyranitar. I think Garbodor gets a lot more hate than it deserves, so Garbodor it is. As for a legendary, I think I'll go with Reshiram. Reshiram is quite cool. And my favorite of the bunch, no contest, it's Volcarona. Easiest pick of my life. Gen 6. It's Mega Kangaskhan there. I mean, guess they're all Mega evolutions. But I do like Heliolisk quite a bit. So Heliolisk it is. As for fire types, oh, that's Volcanion. Do I like Volcanion more than Talonflame? I don't think I do. Talonflame it is. As for water, I mean, I do love Cloitza, but this gotta be Greninja. Come on. And grass type, Trevenant, absolutely. I do love Trevenant quite a bit. I mean, it's kind of cheating if I pick Mega Evolutions here. So I think I'll just pick Elzard again, because I'm only picking the baseline Pokemon here. And then just the gimmick form's gonna be the Mega Evolutions and whatnot. Ah, yes, that's a Mora, that's an easy one. Fighting. Ooh. Tough choice, but I think I'll go with Pangoro. Yeah, Pangoro's quite a cool one. Poison. Just keep forgetting all those names. Dragalge, that's the one. Also one of my favorite. Really, they only introduced 2 baseline ground type Pokemon. I hate Grabbit. I really hate Grabbit. So Zygarde it is. And flying, oh, it's just a whole bunch of things. Oh, I love Noivern. Do I like Noivern more than Talonflame? Yes, I do. For Psychic, well, even got Dark Mewtwo here from the Pokemon fighting game. But it's Malamar. It's gotta be Malamar. Malamar's awesome. Bug-type Pokemon. Wow, only one Bug-type Pokemon? Huh. I guess that's it then. Rock-type? Oh yeah, Tyrantrum. I love Tyrantrum. And Ghost type, yep, Aegislash, no contest there. Dragon type. I think of the bunch I like Dragalge the most. And as for Dark type, oh, Greninja is really cool, but I just like Malamar a lot more. Steel, that's no contest, that's Aegislash. Fairy. Huh. You know what? Unusual pick here. I'm a Carbink enjoyer. Yep, I quite like Carbink. Hate me all you want, I'm a favorite starter. I just realized something. I was wrong. There's one starter that I like that is not of grass type, and that's Froakie. I like Froakie a lot more than the grass starter here. And for the... oh... yep, that's where they introduced all the Mega Evolutions. Oh, they really make me pick my favorite Mega Evolution, huh? Gotta say... Call me someone who rides on the bandwagon. I love Charizard X. And my favorite legendary... it's Volcanion. I love Volcanion. Even though it doesn't really have any importance in the story and whatnot, because I haven't watched the movies. Whatever. Gen 7. As for normal type Pokemon, oh yeah, I love Grandpa. Grandpa is awesome. And for fire types, Salazzle. Easy choice there. Oh, I forgot to pick my favorite Pokemon of Gen 6. Favorite Pokemon of Gen 6? Of course, it's Aegislash. Has been, always will be. Now... it's this one. Just... oh, why am I so bad at forgetting all these English names? Now I can't even remember the German name. Whatever, it's the one that your boy Guzma had. As for grass type, you would think it would be the Decidueye, but it's actually Elmise. Electric type. Not a lot to choose from, but I gotta go with Alolan Raichu. It is quite cool. Same here. I think I'll pick Alolan Ninetales. Ice and Fairy is quite cool type combination. Favorite fighting type. I mean, Komodo is pretty cool, but I think I like Buzzwole just a lot more. And Poison, it's Salazzle again. Ground type, it is Mudsdale. Yeah, it's Mudsdale. I love Mudsdale quite a bit. Flying type. Oh, it's this little guy. What's he called? Minior, right. Minior, quite strong. And also quite like it a lot. Psychic. Good question, actually. I think I'm a Lunala enjoyer. Yeah, I do like Lunala quite a bit. And as for bug type, yeah, it's this one again. Oh, I'm so mad that I can't remember the name. Oh, what's it called? Oh, what's it called? Golisopod, that's it. Golisopod, of course. As for rock type? I mean, probably the pick here would be like it, but no, I'm a Minior enjoyer. Love Minior. Ghost type. Oh, that's a tough one. I love the Decidueye, I love Mimikyu, and I love Elmise. But I think I have to go Mimikyu. Popular pick, I know, but it is what it is. As for Dragon type, I mean, I also do quite like a Alolan Executor. But I think I'll take Grandpa here. Dark type. Yeah, not a whole bunch to pick from. I'll pick Guzzlord. Guzzlord is quite cool. Steel type. You know what? Out of all of these, I have a tie between Kartana and Alolan Sandslash. But Alolan Sandslash is just quite cool, so I'll take that. Fairy type. Yeah, it's Mimikyu again, you know it. And starter is a boy, Rowlet. And the gimmick form. And that also includes all the Alolan forms. And I think out of all the Alolan forms, I do like Alolan Marowak the most, I think. Either Alolan Marowak or Ninetales. But I think I like Ninetales just a bit more. As for legendaries, who do we have here? You know what? I'm a sucker for Type Null. And I hate that Type Null can evolve into something that doesn't look nearly as cool. But whatever. I just like the whole mask that's got going on. And my favorite Pokemon of Gen 7. It's Salazzle. One of my favorite Pokemon of all time. Gen 8. Now, I gotta go Obstagoon. Obstagoon is just so cool. And for fire types, it's Scolipede. One of the first Pokemon that I had in Gen 8. Named him Wiggly Boy. Quite cute. Water types, I do like Dreadnought a lot. Yeah, Dreadnought is awesome. Love it. Grass types. I think there's no contest here. I do love Appletoon. Appletoon is amazing. And the fact that it's actually like as big as an apple. Quite wholesome. Electric type. Oh, in Gen 8 there are even the Hisui forms. In that case, Hisui Electro is my favorite. And for ice types, I mean, no contest there, it's Ice Cube. Mr. Ice Cube. Fighting type, Phalanx, of course. The boys, Phalanx. Poison type. Oh, it's kind of a tie between Toxtricity and Alolan Weezing. Alolan? No, freaking Gala Weezing. But I think I like Gala Weezing just a little more. And for ground type, Sandaconda, absolutely. Flying type. Yeah, shit, what was it called? Something, Pro Knight, something. I'm just so bad at remembering names today. Psychic. I mean, I do love me a good Gala Slowbro. Or a Gala Rapidash. Yeah, Gala Rapidash, definitely. Bug type. Yep, it's oof, but you also got freaking Accentor here. No, Cleavor, that's his name. Cleavor. Do I like Cleavor more than Scolipede? I think I do, yeah. As for rock type, I love Dreadnought, but I also like Colossus. Colossal, yeah. I think I like Colossal just a bit more. Now we're into Ghost type. Yeah, it's gotta be Hisui Zoroark. That was just way too cool. And a dragon. Oh, dragon. Come on, it's gotta be Dragapult. Obvious choice there. Dark type. There's a bunch of cool Pokemon here. I do love Grimmsnarl. Grimmsnarl, Obstagoon, Hisui Moltres, they're also cool. So I think I'll go with Grimmsnarl here. Steel type. Or Corviknight, that's the name. Corviknight, but I do go with Groudon. And Fairy type. I think that is once again Grimmsnarl. My favorite starter? Well, unpopular opinion. All of the starters here absolutely suck. Like, these are the worst starters that we have ever gotten. But Grookey is the least bad of them because it's a monkey, so I'll go with that. Now gimmicks, ooh, regional forms and Giga Dynamax and all that and whatnot. Ooh, I mean, I am quite a sucker for Galar Zapdos. I also love Surfetch a lot, but like Phalanx just a bit more in the fighting category. Alright, we got Galar Maritime here. In that case, it's easy. I mean, I do like Ice Q a lot more than Galar Maritime, but I think in this spot it fits quite well. Legendary. Yep, it's Galar Zapdos. I just love the idea of just a Roadrunner type legendary Pokemon. And my favorite out of the bunch. Ooh, who do I pick? Who do I pick? Now this is a tough question. But I think out of all of these, I like Phalanx the most. And the most recent generation, Generation 9. Who do we have here? I think here I gotta go with Fairy Giraffe. I do like Fairy Giraffe quite a bit. And Fire type. Yes, Azarobe. Last name Azarobe? No? What the heck is an Azarobe? Oh, Azarobe was the pal from Pal World, of course. Oh, seriously, what was it called? Cerulege, that's it. Yeah, like one of the best Pokemon in the entire generation, gotta say. But I got some solid picks. I mean, Iron Moth is quite cool. And the fish. Now, water Pokemon, I think it's easy one. It's Walking Wake. All of the Paradox forms are quite cool. As for Grass type, I love Ogerpon quite a bit, but I think it goes to Hydrapple. Because when Hydrapple was revealed just casually in the game, my jaw dropped. For another evolution for Dipplin. Electric, yeah, that's gotta be Raging Bolt. Raging Bolt is really awesome. Ice type, oh, they didn't have a lot of ice types here. I mean, I do love Excalibur, but I think the legendary Pokemon will take its place. I cannot remember the names of the legendary Pokemon in this generation for the life of me. So, the Frozen Cheeto it is. Fighting type. Oh, you gotta make it so hard on me. Is it Slitherwing or is it Annihilate? It has to be Annihilate. Annihilate is just the coolest Pokemon of this entire generation. Poison type, that's gotta be Revavroom. Because it's a Steel and Poison type, which are two of my favorite types. So it would only be obvious for me to pick a Poison and a Steel type as part of my main team. Ground types. I do like Great Tusk quite a bit. Do I like it more than the legendary? I think I do, yeah. Great Tusk it is. Flying. Wow, there were not a lot. So I'll just take the Paradox Hydreigon. Psychic. I do love this one quite a bit. Whatever it was called. Rapska, yeah. Or Lady Gaga. I think I like Lady Gaga most. As for Bug type, yeah, obvious, Slitherwing. As my favorite Pokemon of Generation 5. Yeah, Slitherwing's gotta be in there. Rock type. I do like Cloth quite a bit. Cloth is awesome. Yeah, it's gotta be Cloth. Ghost type, that is gonna be Annihilate once again. I've got so many amazing ghost types this gen. Oh, we got the Starter, we got Cerulege, we got Annihilate, Gravehound, and it's the Money Boy. As for Dragon types, also got a couple solid Dragon types. I mean, I do love the pretty much all of the Paradox Pokemon are pretty cool, and the new evolution for Relodon is pretty cool. So is Hydrapple. Gotta go with Hydrapple, I think. Dark type. Now, Bisharp is one of my favorite Pokemon of Gen 5. But I just really don't like King Gambit. Like, the design is kind of eh. So I think I'll just go of all the Dark-type Pokemon here. I think I like Meowscarade the most. Yeah. And for Steel types, I do like Mr. Moneyboy a lot more than Rillaboom though. But it's such a hard name to say, Rillaboom. The Moneyboy it is. As for Fairy types, freaking Bagel. But it's Tinkaton. Tinkaton is amazing. Favorite starter is of course Sprigatto. Favorite gimmick Pokemon. Honestly, none of those are too interesting for me. So I'll just have to go with the Ultimate Dropagos, as the whole presentation I think is quite cool. Favorite legendary. Tough one. But I think I'll have to go with Ogerpon in the stand-up variant. And my favorite Pokemon of this generation. Oh, it's so hard between Slitherwing and Annihilate. But Annihilate it is. Now, for the grand finale, my favorite normal type Pokemon of all time. Oh, tough one. But out of all these, I think I have to go with Obstagoon. Favorite fire type Pokemon? Yeah, that's obvious, it's Volcarona. Favorite water type Pokemon? It's gonna be Golisopod. Yeah. So sad that I couldn't use Golisopod in any other game other than Generation 7, but it is what it is. Favorite plant type Pokemon? Yes, Torterra, obviously. Electric type. I think that one's gotta go to Ampharos. Love little boy Ampharos. Favorite ice type Pokemon? Now you see, that's a lot harder, because I'm kind of torn between Lapras, Glalie, and Ice-Q. But I've used Ice-Q the most out of all of them. I mean, Lapras is just insanely cool. Ice-Q or Lapras? I think I'll have to go with Ice-Q. Favorite fighting type Pokemon? That's no contest there, it's Annihilate. And favorite poison type Pokemon? Also easy, that's Salazzle. Favorite ground type Pokemon? Torterra, obviously. Flying type Pokemon is Tropius. Or is it? Yeah, it's Tropius. Psychic. That's gotta be Malamar. Favorite bug type Pokemon? Volcarona, easy. Oh, rock type. Rock type. It's gotta be Aggron. And Ghost, that's an easy one. Annihilate. Dragon is a little bit more difficult. Because I do love Dragapult, I do love Dragouch, I do love Flygon. But I think I'll go with Dragouch. And then Dark-type Pokemon. It's Bisharp. Yeah, it's Bisharp, definitely. Bisharp, like, carried most of my runs from Gen 5 to Gen 8. It is quite a good Pokemon. Not a big fan of King Gambit though. As for Steel type though, it's not Bisharp, it is actually Aegislash. And for Fairy type Pokemon, gotta go with Mimikyu. It's just way too good, and my favorite starter of all time is Turtwig. My favorite gimmick, favorite Mega Evolution or regional type. Yeah, it's Mega Ampharos, yeah, come on. And my favorite legendary of all time. Ooh, that is gonna be Heatran. Yep, a little bit unusual, but it is what it is. And my favorite Pokemon of all time, the big reveal. Volcarona. Yep, there it is. If I had to make a ranking, it would be Volcarona first, then Torterra, then Annihilate. That'll probably be my top 3. If I wanted to go even further, I could make Salazzle number 4 and Tropius number 5. But we do that something else. We can build a team. Click a team box and a Pokemon from the Grand Pokemon box. So I do want to have I mean, yeah, pick the Volcarona, and I also want... Come on. Torterra, and then Salazzle, Annihilate, Tropius, and then... Ooh, one more. That's probably gonna be Aggron. So that is the team of my favorite Pokemon. Now, favorite regional bird. Oh, it's kind of glitched here. Whatever. My favorite regional bird, that's gonna be Fletchling. Yes, favorite regional mammal. Yes, Galar Zigzagoon. Absolutely. Favorite regional bug. That is Toxipede. Favorite pseudo legendary. Interesting. I think that's gonna be Dragapult. Favorite Pikachu clone? Oh, there are bunch of them. I don't like the Pikachu clones that much. But Mimikyu's in here, so yeah, Mimikyu's going there. Favorite evolution? That is gonna be Umbreon. Favorite fossil? That is Tyrantrum. Favorite regional form? Holy moly. You know what? I do love Hisui Zoroark quite a lot. Do I like it more than any of the others? Yes, I do. Favorite Gigantamax? I didn't even know these starters had Gigantamaxes. Huh. Those were the show, but it is actually Giga Lapras, because that is the first raid Pokemon that I've caught, which was Shiny and Gigantamax. Favorite baby? I don't freaking know. Nobody? Riolu? Favorite box legendary? Ooh. It's a tough one. I do love Giratina, I do love Groudon, I do love Reshiram. If I had to pick between any three of them, I think I would pick Reshiram. Favorite mythical? Yeah, that's Volcanion. Favorite Ultra Beast? Buzzwole. Favorite Paradox, that's an easy one. That is Slitherwing. Favorite type? Oh, it even picked for me. Apparently Grass type is my favorite type. Yeah, of course, because I had like freaking all of the starters be Grass. But it is actually Steel type. Favorite Pokeball. Now, if we are talking from a design perspective alone, it's the Luxury Ball. But if we're talking about overall usefulness, gotta go with the Quick Ball, man. Favorite Spinda? I don't freaking know this one. Favorite Pavilion? The Pokeball one. Favorite Alcremie? That is the I like the blue one quite a bit, or I like this one. With the hearts, where are the hearts? There we go. And favorite new evolution, I think that was a evolution that was for an older Pokemon that was then introduced in a newer generation. I think that's gonna be, where is it? Kleavor. And there you have it. My definitive list of my favorite Pokemon of all time. But what do you think? What are some of your Pokemon? What are some of your Pokemon favorites? Yeah, sure. What are some of your favorite Pokemon from each generation? Or how would your team of your favorite Pokemon look like? Feel free to leave a comment. And I hope to see you again in the next video. Ultimate Despair signing out.
Ultimate Despair Live.